How did you feel about the outpouring of love, man, that he received upon his passing, though? And being somebody that was in the trenches with him.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel when it's like, okay, now the love can pass? Because I think I saw an interview with homie saying it's a shame that you have to pass to receive the love that you deserve.
I was standing right there when he did that. I still got the recording of him saying that because we would talk about it all the time. Because as a young black man out here in the world, a lot of us struggle with mental health.
Yeah.
Right? And our mental health don't mean you fucking retarded. Mental health don't mean you spitting and pissing out of your mouth and this and that. Mental health just strictly means that you're fighting some type of demon. I like to tell people all the time, man, get out your own way. That's a form of mental health. So being able to hear bruh Quan talk about, you know, man, they only love you when you hear I talk about that on the regular, because I'm one of them people that when I pass through certain people's lives and I come and I do certain things and I talk, most of us don't have the patience to listen. Most of us don't want to hear nobody talk about something positive. Most of us, oh man, that nigga go preaching, da-da-da. Like, I get it all the time. That's Pastor Monta. Oh, you the wallow of the South or this and that.
Yeah.
No, I ain't no wallow or nothing. I'm Monta.
Come on now.
And I respect the hell out of Wallow. That's my man.
Yes, sir.
I respect him.
Yeah.
But I'm me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Not to be compared to nobody. And when I talk, I've been talking before. A lot of these dudes was talking, but a lot of people don't want to hear me. A lot of people don't want to listen. So to put that into the totality to how I felt when the outpour of love came, it's the same way Quan feel. It's the same way he put it out here to the world. He put that message out here 2-3 years ago.
Damn.
Right? When he put that message out here, and it's the truth.
Yeah.
And I hate that that's the narrative that has to be passed in life, but I understand it too, and I'm not gonna go against it, because I do understand that whatever God got on my calendar, whatever day is marked on it, because we don't write this life.
Hell no.
We live it, we check it off, we take the test through it, we pass certain tests, you know what I'm saying? We fail certain tests and we live until God say it's your time to go, right?
That's right.
I understand that when I leave here, it's a cat over here that wanted to tell me, boy, I'm fucking with what you saying.
Yeah.
He can say that now.
Yeah.
I understand that the love of pure hustler, what I stand for, will be put on the forefront of things on my dying day, because I've done nothing but pour love and positivity into the world.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with Quan. What he birthed y'all with, what he gave the people, it was always there. But people were left to try to pick a side, and I want the world to understand that at this point, that we got to stop doing that to each other. Because now we got so many people that's living in regret as to how they treated a great soul. Now everybody, man, he was a good dude. That's all y'all ever known him to be. Yeah. Y'all put y'allself in something that you knew nothing about.
Yeah.
Y'all allowed the internet to bring division between two brothers.
Yeah.
Beehive, me and you go through something and it hit the internet. Yeah. We two brothers that's going through this.
Come on.
So what the world choosing the side to pick, me and you could actually be talking.
Exactly.
And they don't know it.
Come
and
on.
They sitting here being
messy.
Fuck niggas.
Yeah.
And feeding into a cultural demise.
Yeah.
And not even knowing it. And then every time one of our young black brothers leave here, we got to go back and you got to be hypocritical, because you said you was on that side. Now you got to come to the other side. So for me, I'm at grace, man, that people are showing my brother so much love.
Yeah.
And I hope that they continue to do that.
Yeah.
I pray to God that you continue to do that. He deserves it. He deserves it. Everything he missed along the path, he wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
But he deserved that love because he poured a lot of love into it. And the music, we got a lot of people that do music.
Yeah.
I told people in my speech, if you want to know Quan and you want to feel his pain, you want to change something in your life, every album, mixtape is a story of life with him.
Yeah.
And for the world, I was a fan. Before anything, Quan take me through a lot, get me through a lot. Him, that boy Rod Wave, the Reds, the Sean.
Yeah.
People like, oh, you listen to that sad shit. What's sad?
Come on.
Ain't nothing sad about reality.
Come on.
Unless you allow it to be. And the reality of sadness is we got to accept the reality.
Come on.
That people going through stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
You going through some shit. You just don't want to hear it.
Come
and
on.
you don't want to accept it. And that's the key to life, man. Acceptance and accountability, man. You got to be accountable for the things that you're going through in order to get to the other side of them things that you're going through.
Answer me this, though, Monta. Being that you knew Quan as a young man, what were some of the qualities that you think he had in him that caused him to reach superstardom level?
His humbleness, man. Humility is the key. Humility took us there.
Break that down, Tay, because you know that don't nobody want to hear that.
Yeah, humility. I hear people say all the time, you ain't gonna tell me to be humble. The word humble is an admiration of one's own personal possessions. So I don't feel like I'm better than you. I don't feel like that. And if I do feel like I'm better than you, you can't, I'm gonna take myself and tell myself I'm no better than nobody else. Right? Even if I know I'm the best in the room, I'm gonna pop my shit when I want to pop my shit, but I'm also gonna lower my own admiration when I need to in order to get here. Because I could walk into a room and I could be steadfast and I can be like, you know what, I'm the shit, and put on this certain aura. Because in music they say you got a it factor. Yeah. Right? Some people got it and some people just make it through here because they gifted and they talented. It's way more talented people in the world than a lot of these dudes. They just don't have it. Yeah. And there's way more talented people in this world that don't know how to be humble and have a certain level of humility. See, the big God wants you to know how to, when to place humility in your life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of his greatest qualities that he possessed. He knew when and when not to turn it on. You know what I'm saying? His other quality is his level of discernment. You know what I'm saying? Like, Quan was one of them people, he was gonna pick some shit apart. You know what I'm saying? God gave him a voice. Yeah. He gave him a voice. And his voice was something that we all know of, but it's what I just told you even with myself. Turn the speaker on and learn how to have patience. Yeah. And do without the patience, be high. Listen. Come on, man. So that was one of his real gifts, one of his real qualities, because it wasn't every day you was gonna get a conversation out of Quan. Yeah. That was personal. Or he was the type that was gonna see you and try to motivate you in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So when you talking about a soul like Quan, like for us that personally know him, I feel like a lot of his supporters, I hate to say fans, but you know, his supporters, I feel like they feel like they know him in the same manner, because when Quan met somebody, some days he would be aggy, he'll be like, man, I don't want to take no pictures today, whatever. But you see Quan all over the internet right now today.
Showing love.
He's showing love.
I'm here for that.
You get what I'm saying? Yep. So one of his number one qualities, his voice, humility, perseverance. Yeah. He wasn't gonna give up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to his music, he recorded every day. Now in life, you know, he might have sat down and doomed himself at times, but I just feel like he would always come back out and be like, bro, I'm him. Yeah. You know, Quan always tell y'all, I'm top 3, not 3. Come on. You know, humbly, like, hey, you can think what you want to think, but I'm him. Exactly. I know I can go in there and put these words together, and y'all seeing it now, man, bro. Bro was a monster, man. So, you know, his voice.
When he started going through his issues with Thug and stuff, man, being in his corner during that time and him taking that break during that time, did you see any changes in Quan during that time? And then also, how was he reacting to the industry turning their backs on him at that time?
Did I see a change? Hell yeah. Yeah. We talking about two dudes that, let's put the word in there, love each other. Yeah. Hell yeah, I seen a change, man. My brother, I can't fuck with my brother can't fuck with me. Thug will be lying. Lil Jeff, that's what I call him. If he say he don't love Quan. I watched these two dudes, man. I was right there. I watched them form a bond, man. Yeah. A brotherhood. Like, hey man, Quan, my brother, Quan, my mama didn't birth Quan. But they say a brother is, you know, somebody you love, you genuinely love, you eat with.
Yeah.
You know, I seen somebody the other day say, if you slept on that man's floor, that's your brother.
Come on.
Right? Quan slept on my floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done had to hold him in my arms like a baby a couple times. I done seen him in every form of life, all of the above.
Yeah.
Them was they brothers.
Yeah.
And I think bro would say that now, like and I've heard him say that's my brother, but you know, I can't fuck with him for shit they did or whatever. And in life we have to understand that, young black brothers, that we're gonna do things to each other. We gonna do shit, man.
Yeah.
We gonna piss each other off. You know what I mean? We gonna do that, but we have to always remember where we started.
Yeah.
And at the start of things, you gotta remember how you wanna finish it. You know, a lot of times we say, I'm with you forever.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that when the bullshit come, man. B, you gotta remember that when the bullshit come. When I piss you off, you gotta remember that what came out of my mouth, I spoke that into the world, and there's two forces that I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with the God and the devil, but I spoke what I wanted.
Yeah.
I spoke what I wanted out loud. So when the devil come in and say, I'm gonna take the forever, you gotta remember the godly side of forever is forever.
Yeah.
So remember how you start is how you gonna finish. And there's a lot of people that get an opportunity to hug or say to Quan what they really feel because we allowed the devil to come in and say, ain't no forever.
You snap.